looking at me, if you didn't know any better, you would think it was summer here. Excuse me, I have a cough. I don't really have any other symptoms, but I have a cough, so who the hell knows? So, yay! Today is the day. I'm excited. So I'm just hoping to see the results soon. For equality. So yeah. I have always been straight up and truthful and honest with you girls. So here has been the deal between cold and ear infections and passing kidney stones. What it turns out, I thought I was just depressed and I was trying to take steps to rectify that, get back on track, that kind of thing. I have not been online hardly at all, except for things like 9gag and Netflix. And I've been really trying hard to get back to myself. I haven't felt like myself. But it turns out that I've been having headaches a lot, and I just thought it was, I've always had headaches, you know. Turns out I have, I'm trying to, how to explain this? Try and take the steps to figure out, but what it is that we think is chronic pain. It snuck up on me so bad, and I've been pushing these headaches away so long that I am in pain constantly and didn't even know it. So, they have me on some stuff now, and I feel 100 times better. I feel so great. I don't want to always go back to bed. I don't want to laze around. I've been getting stuff done. We went for a long walk yesterday. It's been great. So hopefully you girls will be seeing a better version of me than what you've been getting, and I apologize for all of that. Let's see, free week, which is supposed to be my catching up week. And the only thing I really wanted to catch up on was the villains, because in most of my stories I don't technically have villains. Itchy right here. I have a villain, you know, usually, but it's someone that can turn good, or the real villain is the intentions, or, like for example, in the Phoenix Kin, I have DK, because he is a dragonborn, dragonkin kind of person, and so I don't even have a name for him yet. And so he's just DK, but he's doing all this stuff because he was raised to do it, and he thinks that it's, you know, part of who he is, and he's, you know, hopefully, I haven't gotten quite that far yet, gonna learn that it doesn't have to be who he is, that he can change his own fate. So technically he is the so-called villain, but really it's going to be a villain that can change the intentions and stuff. And eventually I want to turn it around to show, you know, why people choose the villain side or the villain's intentions. And so, yeah, because everyone does things for a reason, and what they think is right and what they think is good. Even the villains. It's just a little bit more misguided. But I've also been just watching fairy tales. So, ow. Because even in a villain thing, like, usually it turns around and they did it because they wanted to fix something else. And they didn't care who they hurt. Or whatever. I don't know. I'm babbling. What I'm reading is Insurgent, because I finished Divergent, and I think I'm about halfway through that one now. Sorry. And what I'm writing is this thing. It's not necessarily my writing journal, but it's a notebook. And it's just a notebook. And it's not exactly a journal. It's not exactly my writing journal. It's just stuff I've just been throwing random thoughts into. I keep it on me all the time. It doesn't really necessarily have to do with writing. It's just random thoughts I write down. Anything from things I need to get done to ideas on how to rearrange my office to story ideas to just random thoughts that I need to get out or can put into something later or whatever. So, I know I always do that. It's so much fun. What else has been going on with me is roller derby. I haven't started yet, but I've went to a practice, and I'm going to keep going to the practices, but the beginner, what they call fresh meet, doesn't start until next May, or this coming May, I mean. So, my hair's kind of tangly. Alright, I've missed you girls, and yeah, I'm sorry this is so long, but I will see you guys later, and Rachel, I will see you tomorrow.